Hello and welcome to News to Drink To. My name is Finn.
Mr. Smith.
We are back 2023.
Ooh.
Sorry, hang on. With some more news in this wonderful year. All bad.
All bad.
To start off, this is all bad fucking news.
Yeah.
Right, first of all, Alex Baldwin. Alex
Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
The forgotten Baldwin.
Yeah. There probably is an Alex Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Has been officially charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Yes. Yeah, I read that.
Yeah. No, nobody wins there, do they?
No.
It's a horrible situation.
Yeah, completely. It's a difficult one as well because, like, is it his responsibility? Like, surely they have people that are in charge of the props and stuff.
Yeah, the armour has also been charged.
Right. Okay.
Not with the same. I don't know if it's the same thing or not. But he could face 5 years in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it is what it is. It's involuntary manslaughter. Like,
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, he did do that. Technically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What a weird thing to be charged with.
Yeah, I know.
This
Like,
person died. Wasn't you didn't mean to,
Yeah, but still, it's your responsibility.
but not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an odd one. It is an odd one. Like, definitely. I imagine though, like I can't remember her name, which is bad, but her family are clearly looking for somebody to shoulder responsibility.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is fair.
But yeah, shit all round. Next terrible news: Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner, yeah, ran himself over
Yeah.
with his own snowplow.
Yeah, did a fucking Anton Yelchin.
Yeah,
He died.
he did die. Yeah,
Renner did not somehow.
no, Renner's still like apparently it's going to take years to rehabilitate.
He was pretty much crushed, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah. But there was rumors going around that like he was going to lose a leg and like all this other stuff. Like, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
No.
But like, yeah, he's pretty fucking banged up.
Yes. What was that thing I sent you with? Who is it? They've edited. They've sort of censored a poster of him for that show he's in.
Oh,
To hide the
Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah, there's a promo picture of him, and in the photo, see for the show, he's all banged up with cuts on his face. They airbrushed that out.
Yeah, I know.
It seems
That's
like
not going to make him better.
Thanks, guys. I feel so much better now.
Yeah,
If
I
only-
mean, the point of like in the show, I have started watching the show actually. It's quite good. But obviously something's happened in the show that this character is like fairly beaten up and stuff.
Yeah.
By airbrushing it out in the promo material doesn't make him not run over by a snowplow anymore.
But yeah, fuck. Lucky to be alive.
Yeah, big time.
Really?
He was like helping a family member as well that was stranded in the snow or something.
That's so. I'm telling you, family at Christmas.
I know that.
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
But yeah, apparently he does like quite regularly. Hence why he has the snowplow in the first place because of where he lives. He quite regularly helps people out and digs.
Why
people
wasn't
out
he
and
in it
everything.
then?
I think
He
got
let his
out.
brother have a go.
From what I understand, I don't know, but I think he'd got out to sort of make sure everything was all right and hadn't put it in park or whatever, and then was trying to get back into it as it sort of rolled and went under. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So get well, Jeremy Renner.
More shit news. Mark Hamill has officially retired from playing the Joker ever again.
Well, yeah, he said that since
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy passed, he doesn't see that his Joker has a place
It's
anymore,
sad,
which
isn't
is
it?
sad.
It is sad.
Like, because he is by far one of the best Jokers.
Yeah. He said it was a partnership basically, and
Yeah.
Kevin's gone, so
Yeah.
understandable but very sad. More shit news. Julian Sands is missing.
Missing. I was reading
Still?
again about that this morning.
This is the British actor, probably best known for
Warlock.
Room with a View as
Yeah.
well. He was in that.
and the Warlock movies.
Yep.
They've just restarted yesterday the air search.
This is in the Californian mountains.
yeah.
He's gone missing. He was
Yeah,
hiking.
he's gone hiking.
There was storms and shit. And
Something like that.
Some
He's been
people have died.
He's been missing a week.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's a few people that were caught up in this storm up there have died.
yeah.
He is still missing, and fucking hell.
They found his car, apparently not far from where he was last seen.
Right.
And yeah, that's it. And now he's been gone. I mean, if you've been gone a week, that doesn't. But I don't want to like.
This is the thing. You say that, but I always go back. Have you seen that documentary, Touching the Void?
Yes.
How long were they missing?
Oh, I don't know. How long was it? I forget.
I don't know. But I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Well,
but it's obviously
the
a true
documentary's
story.
an hour and a half long, so an hour and a half.
Yeah. But that's an incredible story
Yeah.
of survival. And I think people give it up looking for them.
Yeah, but weren't they like they had like
One of them, so basically, these two guys. It was on K2. Went missing. One showed up and was like, "He's dead." The other one,
he cut the rope, didn't he? To sort of
he
save himself.
He cut the rope
yeah.
to save himself, which any smart person would do.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
I'm not
buddy.
debating that.
Yeah. So he said like he's gone. I cut the rope. He's dead. So they're like, all right. So and then I don't know. A few days later, the guy who supposedly died came crawling out of the fucking mountains.
Yeah.
2 busted knees, and he was alive.
Okay, now so there's still hope.
It's
for
amazing
Julian
what humans can survive.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, but there's still a chance. What else? Bad news. That's it for like bad
Terrible news.
celebrity news.
Now it's just like mild bad news.
Yeah. Scream 6.
Yeah,
Have you seen the trailer?
I have.
I think it looks all better.
I do.
It does look more promising than a lot. We weren't fans of Scream 5,
No.
really. It was pretty, I think we laughed.
Wildly predictable,
Yeah.
quite boring and stupid.
Yeah,
And the reveal of the killers is probably one of the dumbest out of the entire franchise.
yeah, we weren't fans really. It was we didn't hate it, but yeah, Scream 6 set in New York. I'm a sucker for the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I have called this already. I mean, it does like the change of setting does actually make it look interesting. I've got to
and
say
the
that.
trailer is playing heavy on the "I'm not like the ghost faces before." No, not Sydney. She's gone. Courtney.
Yeah, well, see, this is what I'm calling. This is my theory. 'Cause this whole Sydney's not in it thing is misdirection, and Sydney is Ghostface, and the other one is Stu.
She's dead.
That's what they keep saying.
So that's the whole theme of it is misdirection.
I think so. The whole because I mean it's the first movie in the entire franchise that Sydney's not had anything to do with, like
Yeah.
Neve Campbell's not having anything to do with, and it seems a bit like sudden. I mean, for her to just go, oh, they suddenly after all this time they're not paying me enough money, like to star in this franchise that basically made my career. So
Or maybe she read the script.
maybe,
And went, nah.
maybe, but that's my theory.
Well, we'll see. Next month it's out.
I think so. Yeah.
We'll have to go see that.
Yep.
We'll have to leave the place. We have to leave the house. In this economy? No, yeah, it does. It looks promising, but also, not going in with high hopes.
Yeah. No. To be fair, I mean,
I'm open-minded.
the franchise has been hit and miss for me. I really like the first two, and then it's all up and down from there. Like mostly down.
4's good.
Four is probably one of the better ones after
Yeah.
two.
Two's alright. 3 is bad.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah. I think I've only seen 4 once. I saw it in the cinema. I didn't watch it again until recently. I was like, oh, this is actually quite good,
Yeah,
but kind of forgettable
yeah.
because I didn't remember who the killer was. No, I remember one of them. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
And the TV series, the less said about that, the better.
I didn't watch any of that.
It's garbage.
Yeah, we'll have a review for that when we watch it when it's out. Have you seen this fucking cartoon on HBO?
Which one?
Velma.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it, but everyone's talking about it. It currently has a 1.3 on IMDb.
Yeah. See, I was all like, it's one of those as well. Like people already jumped on it because of like the changing the characters a little bit and stuff,
Yeah.
and making them like ethnically different stuff. So I was already, you kind of already are. You're like, well, I hope it's good just to shut them up. And like everything I've read is like, no, this is terrible.
Yeah, this is about Velma from Scooby-Doo. It's supposed to be kind of a before she joined the mystery gang.
Yeah.
But even though Fred and Daphne are in it, I don't know. And a guy that is not Shaggy, but is
Norville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo isn't in it. And
Well,
yeah. But basically, this is adult cartoon,
yeah.
and they're all gay and black and
Yeah.
Hispanic. No, East Asian, I think. Velma's East Asian in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apart from the obvious criticisms which you would expect with
From the
changes
internet.
like that, from the internet. There are other ones that I've seen saying like the animation is bad, the audio is all off,
Right.
the jokes are terrible, and all have to be like explained
Yeah.
because there's no laugh track, and they explain them too hard, and it's just isn't funny, isn't entertaining, and just badly made.
Yeah.
This is
They've
HBO.
just introduced a character called Scooby, who is a love interest for Norville,
Yes.
who's a woman,
Yes, a black woman.
a black woman. So she's like basically they've changed the characters quite dramatically as well.
Yeah.
Like Fred's like a bit of a twat.
He's supposed to be like a rich preppy boy.
Yeah,
Voiced by Glenn Howerton of It's Always
Yeah.
Sunny.
and Daphne is like a mean girl sort of thing, which
Yes.
is like never really the case.
No, but also they're lesing off.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I didn't know that.
And there's like this kind of the scene I saw. Velma and Daphne want to bang, and this is like a fantasy for many a man out there. But then they decide to remain friends because fucking reasons, and it's just like, yeah. Actually, that scene, I was like, what's going on here?
Mm.
A bit, yeah.
I mean, I've got no qualms with people updating things like that for a modern audience. And then if you are aiming at a more adult sort of audience, which you can do with things, I mean, it doesn't ruin
Yeah, and
anything.
Scooby-Doo, I think,
like,
it's always...
the people that are going like, "Oh, it was ruined by childhood." It hasn't. That stuff still exists. You can still watch that if you're a 50-year-old man.
you can
but you
still
can
watch
still watch
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. About Scooby-Doo has always kind of been based around like mystery and horror,
Yeah.
so it lends itself to a more adult audience.
Yeah.
Without a dog go, "Roo." Which is, let's face it, the stupidest part of the whole fucking thing is the dog.
Yeah.
He adds nothing to the mysteries and the
No, never
solving the
does.
crimes.
Like, if Scooby-Doo never existed, those like Scooby-Doo never solved one of those
Well,
mysteries.
maybe by accident. He fell on somebody and their fucking mask fell off. Oh, jeez, it's for insurance. Oh. It's like, oh, it was solved by these two morons who are stoned all the
It
time.
wasn't Shaggy's and Scooby's whole point of existence was just to do that, like running from door to door gag,
Yeah.
like every episode.
The thing is that you could kind of wonder in like the mystery bus. There's like, we go around, we solve crimes. And like, okay, so we've got 3 of us. We solve crimes. We've also got a dog and a hippie with us that are scared of everything and don't want to do any work and just eat food. Like, why are they here? Why are you with
every
us?
time we're in somebody else's house, they just raid their fridge. They literally thieve from the people we're trying to
Yeah. And then just run
make
around.
giant sandwiches.
Yeah, they're utterly useless. They're a hindrance. Kick them out of the bus.
But yeah, no. So yeah, unfortunately, like, it's not just the usual incels. Like it's apparently it is pretty shit.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
So it's woke and shit.
Yeah. Which is just feeding those people. They're right for once.
Yeah. If it was just woke, you'd be looking at like maybe a 5,
Yeah.
5.7, something like that. But it's also shit, so it's all the way down at 1.3. Darn. What else we got? Mike Flanagan is returning to Netflix this year with another series, The Fall of the House of Usher.
It's been in the works for quite a while.
Yeah. Sorry. It's it's not that Usher. It's based on Edgar Allan Poe short story, which is like 2 lines long or something like that. But this is coming off the back of.
Is it going to be in the same like sort of thing as like House on Haunted Hill? And
I believe so. Yeah, it's going to be 8 parts. Netflix, probably an hour long. Pretty much got the same cast as
always.
his wife.
Yeah.
And the kid from E.T.
Yeah,
same sort of ilk as like House on Haunted Hill and Midnight Mass and Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch it.
He's got the rights to the Stephen King Gunslinger, the Dark Tower books.
Ah, right.
Yeah, which was made into a film with Idris Elba not that long ago, which was bollocks.
Didn't they
nothing
try
like the books.
for years to make the Dark Tower?
It's been in the works, like, because it's one of King's most popular works. It's a series of, I think it's like 10 books or something. It's also there's graphic novels and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But
for years and years they were trying to make a film, and we eventually got it with Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey.
And it's
in
nothing like.
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh wow, finally!" It's crap.
Well, the difficult thing with the Dark Tower books is he weaves in all of his other works as well. So like it makes references to like Misery and Salem's Lot and all these other like The Shining and stuff, because it's set in this like alternate world like that bleeds into ours. Like so it's always been like viewed as quite a difficult thing to adapt.
Right.
But now you've got like the ultimate King like enthusiast has now taken it on, so we will probably get something like a bit closer to
Probably
what it
a
should have been.
series, I would imagine.
I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I can't imagine it as a film or even a series of films because it'd be too expensive.
No. Well, they tried it into the film and like it's so bad. It was nothing. No, it was unrecognizable.
But didn't he also do, was it Midnight Club or whatever?
Yeah, that wasn't. I stopped watching that.
I didn't even start.
Yeah, I got 2 episodes in, and it was aimed at a more sort of YA sort of audience.
YA?
Yeah, young adults.
Oh.
You know, like
I thought you said like, YA man!
I've aimed at a more northern audience. The Newcastle specifically. YA is like young, you know, like Hunger Games, that sort of thing.
Right, gotcha, okay.
I feel like it was aimed at that sort of thing. Like, and it was, they did try to do some bits with it, but yeah, I got 2 episodes in, and I've never gone back to it. Like, so I don't know if it got better as it. Well, it can't have done because it got cancelled after the first season.
But it is Netflix; everything gets cancelled.
This is true. They really pissed me off with that last one, that 1899.
I told you because you told me to watch it, and I was like,
so good.
Yeah, but is it gonna be? I'll watch it when season 2's been greenlit.
Yeah,
because then at least no.
It ends on such a cliffhanger as well.
Of course it does.
Like, such an interesting cliffhanger. Anything that's a bit cerebral, that you've got to think about for a sec. Netflix are like, our audience is too fucking dumb for this, so we'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like
they did the same with that Archive 81.
Yeah, I like that as well.
And as soon as like I saw this 1899 thing, I was like, looks like something Netflix would definitely cancel. Do I actually want to spend 10 hours of my life watching this to never find out how it ends?
Yeah, no. It's so annoying. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's a slow burn thing, but yeah, it's such a shame.
And then I guess I'm just gonna go through some stuff we watched in the break. The Menu. Watch The Menu, which is now on Disney Plus over here. It's fantastic.
It's brilliant.
It's
such a good film.
Yeah, it might be marketed not quite right. I think a lot of people think this is like a full-on horror movie. It's more.
I've had, because I obviously I put stuff on my Facebook page and stuff like I'll put reviews down. I had about 4 people message me going, "Is this the one where they find out they're eating people?" It's like, nope, it's not that. It's nothing to do with cannibalism.
No. It's more of a sort of dark, very very dark comedy / thriller.
Yeah.
There are moments in it when I laughed my ass off.
Yeah,
twice.
Yeah.
Found it, especially not to spoil anything, but there's a moment referred to as Tyler's bullshit.
Yeah,
I fucking creased up.
It's wonderfully done.
Ray Fiennes is brilliant in it.
The whole cast is fantastic. I think it's probably what's his name, Nicholas Hoult. I think he's amazing in it. Like the character he plays is brilliant.
Because he's kind of like Justin Long. I've never been a big fan of him, but it turns out I really enjoy him playing a total dickhead.
Yeah.
He is good at that.
Yeah, he's very good. Like
Anya
Taylor-Joy. I mean, I love Anya Taylor-Joy. Like, and she's fantastic in this. Yeah, it's very well written, very well acted. Like, and it's so well done. Just like I was invested from the first second.
Yeah, same. Yeah, definitely. What else did I watch?
Have you seen the Banshees of Inisherin?
Not yet.
Oh. See, like, so far, I mean, I know we're only a month in, but Disney Plus has had my 2 favourite films so far that I've watched this year, and Banshees of Inisherin is the other one, aside from The Menu. And it's just, it's a weird film. It's based on, like, it's set on an island just off the coast of Ireland during the sort of Civil War. And it's just like this tiny little village, like, and these people, basically it's Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell who have been best friends, like, for like years and stuff. Like, kind of, they don't really have a choice. There's not many people on this island. But one day Brendan Gleeson just decides he doesn't want to talk to Colin Farrell anymore. Like, and Colin Farrell's like trying to figure out why. So they go through this whole thing, and it kind of escalates a bit. And then you've got Barry Keoghan or Keegan.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean,
who steals. I mean, this is a film with Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell, who are fantastic. And Brendan Gleeson steals every scene he's in. He's so good in this. But it's a very funny film, but it's also completely it's wildly heartbreaking. Like there's just it's such a
This
good
is the
film.
same guy that made In Bruges.
Yes, same guy, and it's not in Bruges. Like a couple of people went into it, like I heard a couple of people say, "Well, it's not the same as in Bruges." It isn't. Like if you're looking for that, it's a different film.
Right.
There's similar in the fact that the dialogue's very good and very witty and very funny. It's similar in that, but other than that, it's a very different film.
Oh, yeah, I do need to watch that. Also on Disney Plus over here at the moment. What was the other one? Pale Blue Eye on Netflix. Did you watch this?
Yeah. Fucking hell. I kept watching. I didn't turn it off. I watched the whole thing thinking it's going to get better in a minute. It's boring.
It is quite boring. It's also the accents.
Yeah.
The cast is mainly British,
Yeah.
playing Americans. Well, Christian Bale, known for being able to handle his accents.
Yeah.
In this, he just seems to forget every now and then.
Yeah.
And he's just British again. The kids, hang on, give me a second here. Fucking
I mean, it's a good cast. It's very well cast.
Timothy Spall
Yeah.
is in it.
Some
as
fantastic actors in it.
He's quite actually. As far as accents go, Spall probably does the best, along with Simon McBurney.
And Gillian, what's her name from X-Files?
Anderson,
Gillian Anderson.
who has Toby Jones is in it.
Yeah.
Has got a huge cast. Harry Melling,
Who plays Edgar Allan Poe.
most people know as Harry Potter's bratty cousin.
Yes.
So he's grown up and stretched out. He's playing Edgar Allan Poe, and it's okay. Edgar Allan Poe
Yeah.
in this movie talks like this. Well, hello, how are you? My name is Edgar Allan Poe. May
Yeah.
I be of service, sir? Right? Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston,
Yeah.
right? He was adopted at a young age by
Yeah.
a family in Virginia, which is where this accent comes from, I guess.
Yeah.
But also lived in New York, Philadelphia, and of course eventually ended up in Baltimore where he passed away. So it's pretty safe to say that Edgar Allan Poe in real life, because no one knows what he sounds like, never had any one particular strong accent.
No.
But no, the filmmakers have gone, let's just make him Foghorn Leghorn. Let's make him southern as shit. And he does, yeah, and you say like, I don't.
He's quite irritating as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from like Harry Melling. I think he's good.
He does a good job, but
it's just like the minute he starts.
that gripes me.
Yeah.
Like, why is he southern?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not aware that there's any recordings of Edgar Allan Poe
No,
speaking.
no one knows what he sounds like.
Yeah.
But it is a bit of a leap for the filmmakers to go, well, he spent some time in his childhood in Virginia, so let's go with that accent. If you were going to go with one, you should have gone with Boston.
Yeah. The Boston accent.
There's been a murder. There's been a murder at the academy. Oh, yeah? Sounds like a you problem. Sounds like I got bigger things to deal with.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah. Look at me. I got a head like a fucking microwave. How'd
Must
you
be
like
nice,
that?
huh?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
How'd you like them apples? Fucking nevermore. Nevermore, you piece of shit. Yeah, they should. I would have watched that.
Yeah, definitely. That would have been much better.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite dull. And for a moment, it looked like it was going to, cinematography-wise, look a bit different to a Netflix film.
Yeah. Also,
But then it just goes, it doesn't.
the twist at the end isn't really much of a twist. I kind of figured that out. Like it's kind of signposts.
I only did when the film kept going. Because it ends and then it keeps going. You're like, oh, I guess there's a twist coming because this film definitely ended.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes ago.
There's a bit quite early on. Well, not to spoil anything, but there's a bit quite early on where I was like, oh. Right, so yeah.
I must have missed that because I was fading in and out a little bit. It was.
Oh, it was a struggle
I really
to get through
wanted
it.
to like it. Like said
Yeah, so
Allan
did I.
Poe. It's set in like the 1830s in sort of upstate New York, so it's got that winter scenery. Some of the locations they found, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Their sort of unspoiled nature to filming and that. It's like this, and it's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
This should be great.
Yeah.
Dull as shit. Really is. What else did we watch? The Last of Us.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, I have never played the games.
have you not?
No.
I have. It's one of the few games. I'm not a big gamer. It's one of the few games that I have played from start to finish, and I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't.
I've heard a lot of people, actually, people that I know IRL, that are not big gamers,
Yeah.
but have played The Last of Us and said this is one of the best video games ever.
Oh, it's
mainly because of the story.
I think I played it the first lockdown. So I was like, I'm gonna finish it because I'd had it for a couple of years and I never got round to it.
Yeah.
So as soon as lockdown came, I was like, well, now's the time. So yeah, and I did it over a week or so, I think, and fantastic story. It's brilliantly put together, wonderful game, and this adaptation is brilliant.
Yeah, so we're only one episode in. This is Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Who is
Bella Ramsey?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is basically just everywhere at the moment.
Yeah.
It's an hour and 20 minutes long. It's good. It's really good. I wouldn't say it's 9.5 good.
Oh, I quite like. They've, but I'm a little bit concerned because as nice as it is to see a really faithful adaptation, this is also, like I mentioned, the game I have played from start to finish. I would like some surprises.
Yeah. See, this is, for me, this is all surprises.
Yeah, this is. I kind of halfway through. I was like, I wish I hadn't played the game now. But saying that, the opening. I mean, the game famously has this like heartbreaking like opening to it, like brutal, and they did that pretty much to the letter, and it's still quite brutal to watch. Like it's still like, oh fuck. So they've done it well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like going forward, I don't want to like be like, oh, I know exactly what's coming every minute.
Yeah, well, there is that, isn't there?
Yeah. At the end of the episode, they show these two buildings that have kind of fallen and leaning next to each other, and I was like, I remember that part of the game. I know what's coming.
Oh wow. Yeah, having never played them, I'm really excited about it. And I was like, should I play the game and then watch it? I was like, nah, I'm just gonna fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna. If I don't watch it, I won't play the game or finish it in time. It'll be spoiled for me.
No,
So
I
I'm
think
just gonna watch it.
if you played the game and then watched it so close together, I think that would just take the enjoyment away.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Like, luckily, like I said, it was the first lockdown I played it, so and I've not played it since. So it's been a while. Like I'm still enjoying it. There are a few changes I've noticed, so I don't think it's going to be like 100% shot for shot.
One of them is that Pedro Pascal ain't all that white, which people. Why are you gonna ruin everything?
He's so good in the role. The other one, I don't know if you saw that video I made. There's a lot of people online who are complaining that Bella Ramsey isn't attractive enough to play Ellie from.
She's a fucking child.
Ellie is 14 in the game. If you're playing The Last of Us and you're like, want to bang that Ellie, you need to go to prison. No. But there's loads of them. People are making fucking videos on TikTok about look at her and look at Ellie. She's a fucking child. And when Bella Ramsey was filming it, I think she was like 17. She's like 19 now.
Yeah.
Like, so again, you need to go to prison. If that's what's bothering you, that you don't want to fuck Bella Ramsey, but you do the 14-year-old computer-generated child, then you need to go to fucking prison.
Christ. Yeah, the Pedro Pascal thing, like, oh, it's woke. He was white in the game. Why couldn't you have a white actor play? Like, Pedro Pascal is on fire right now. Yeah. Like, you'd be dumb to not put him in a TV show. If you had, like, I don't know, between Pedro Pascal and me, like, well, I'm white. Like, yeah, but he's Pedro Pascal. Everyone knows who he is. He's a much-loved actor.
The other one, there's people going like, fuck, why didn't they get the girl who played Ellie in the computer game to play her
She's
again?
an adult now.
She also looks nothing like Ellie.
Yeah. Plus, wasn't that game like 10 years ago?
Longer than that.
So she's like in her 20s now.
Yeah, and she's like this blonde. But she was she's been in loads of stuff. She's quite famous. She had a really small part as a waitress in Avengers Assemble. But she's been in loads of other stuff. But yeah, she looks nothing like Ellie. So that argument's like out the fucking window if that's your point.
But yeah, one episode in. Is it every Sunday night? It's
Monday, I think.
Mondays.
It's Monday here. I don't know what it is over there.
Yeah, I was looking for something to replace House of Dragon, and this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah, it's very, very good.
Looking forward to the rest of it. Anything you've watched?
Have you watched Glass Onion? The Knives Out mystery?
No.
No?
I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure I would, but I'm not fussed.
There is. I really like the first one.
So yeah, I love the first one,
and I enjoy this. It's different in sort of pace and stuff. Again, it's an ensemble cast. you can tell that Daniel Craig. There's a story going around that Daniel Craig forgot how to do Benoit Blanc's voice and had to be retrained, and you can tell. Like it does, especially for the first 10, 15 minutes of the film. It like feels like he's really sort of forcing it.
Right.
You forget it very soon, and it doesn't like. It's not like there's twists and everything else, and to be fair, the big reveal is a bit obvious, but it has a wildly different ending to the first one. But all these films can't be the same, you know?
Well, no, because that'd be boring.
Yeah, exactly. And I really enjoyed it. I think it's great, and I think people forget that these. I think they're almost parodies of these like old murder mysteries. I don't think they're supposed to be a proper murder mystery thing. These films, everybody, all the cast is playing hyper like realistic versions of either not themselves but these characters. Everybody's having fun with it. They're all a bit campy, like so, and that's completely evident in the first one. But people seem to be having an issue with it in this one. Like it's weird, but I really liked it, and I think it's a great film.
Yeah. I again check that out. Anything else?
I don't think so.
No,
I think that's it.
Anybody dead?
Not really. I looked not really with movies and stuff. Barbara Walters, she died a little while ago.
Okay, if you want to see something funny involving Barbara Walters, go and watch Norm Macdonald on The View. From about 10 years.
I remember. I saw this video not that long ago.
Me, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Norm Macdonald comes on The View. And
he's a genius.
Just fucks with them.
Yeah.
To the point where Barbara Walters is having a fucking meltdown on live TV.
Brilliant.
Hilarious stuff.
He's an absolute pro at just making really making situations wildly uncomfortable. But yeah, it's brilliant.
Literally just go.
I don't know what
that big goes. Yeah, that Clinton guy. He didn't hear he killed a guy. They're like what? Fucking genius. Hilarious stuff.
I don't know, surely so whoever booked him for the show must have known who he was.
No, definitely not. It was The View.
It seems like literally nobody on that panel knew who the fuck Norm Macdonald was, and Norm Macdonald knew they didn't know who he was as well. It was amazing. Brilliant.
All right, that's it for News to Drink To for this week. Subscribe.
Yes, do that.
Like, share, all that stuff. We love you and whatever. And here's to 2023. It won't be as shit. That's my guarantee.
In this economy,
what more could we? How bad could it get? Come on. Right. See you later.
Bye.